What is up, my string beans, and welcome back to another episode of ATM10 to the skies. Yay! Behind me here, we have a bunch of occultism stuff. Ooh, this looks funny. I just like run real fast. Ah, ah, speedy. Oh goodness. Anyway, yeah. In our last episode, we did occultism. We did some occultism. We did most of occultism. In today's episode, we're going to be doing some more occultism. We're going to do the rest of it. So this will be like occultism part 2, and then I believe we'll be finishing that, and then we'll get on into, let's see, maybe some aura tech or industrial foregoing. We'll figure that out. We'll get there when we get there. But yeah, in between episodes, um, all I really did was like some prep work. I had to get, so I had to figure out like how to get nautilus shells, how to get tridents, and I'm just fucking stupid because I forgot that this bad boy spawns, drowns, and I in fact have a whole shitload of nautilus shells. So I did all that. I even went to the extent of getting I got a drowned egg, and I even like put it in this spawner, and I was messing with spawners so that I could kill like a billion drowns so that I could put them. I just pointed to my monitor, but yeah, so that I could get that self-aware drowned guy right there, so that I could get more nautilus shells, because the drown prediction turns into nautilus shells and a couple other stuff, but whatever. So yeah, I did that, and then I started to look further into the quest book. Where's it at? Where's it at? Occultism. And seeing like what else it wanted me to do, and I'd be like, yeah, blue chalk, that's cool. And I figured out that like, oh shit, I'm gonna need tube coral. So then I started tube coral. Did you say coral fish or coral fish? So then I started to be like, oh shit, I need some coral, and I found that coral can be acquired from something. Trading. So coral can be acquired through villager trading. These tube coral blocks, all of the blocks actually, they can be acquired from wandering traders, and that's important because you need all horn coral blocks. You need the blocks to make the coral agglomeratio, and with that you can make the coral seed, and then with the coral seed you can make wonderful many coral. So I found myself a wandering trader, and then I spawned a billion of them so that I could try to trade. But here's the problem. I tried to spawn a billion of them. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they're not spawning, but I'm pretty sure it has to do with something with all my light fields around. Maybe they just don't like spawning around the light fields. Like, I had other stuff spawning from this perfectly fine, but I guess the light fields, like, they do prevent spawning. Light field. Yeah, see, prevent spawns in a cubed volume, which I kind of wish it would say like what that cubed volume is, but regardless, irregardless, as my wife would get upset if I were to say that, because it's not excuse me, it's not irregardless. It's just regardless. That's it. But anyway, this wasn't spawning. Excuse me, sorry, I'm still slightly recovering, so I got like throat gremlins. Oh, don't say that on YouTube. I have sick things. Yeah, so then I was like, why aren't these bitches spawning? And then Haryana here was saying that he actually already has a wandering trader spawner, and he was like, I don't know, it's weird, mine are working. So I was like, can I just use yours then? So I just spawned a bunch at his base, and I traded with all of them until I got all my coral. And then I was like, oh fuck, I need this one last coral, but these stupid these stupid guys aren't giving me it. And he's like, oh, I have that. One more time, hold on. Okay, I think my throat is clear now. for now anyway. And so yeah, he was like, yeah, I actually did that already. He went through the process that I was like currently going through, so he just gave me a bunch of essence, and I made whatever I needed, and I made my coral seed as well. Seed, coral. See, now I have a bunch of coral essence. So anyway, we tackled that problem. A couple other things that I was going through, like, oh my gosh, I was trying to get this coral like the dumbest ways possible. I made that circle over there, which is this one right here, the Osirans. And like I told you, the Osirans is mainly used for like summoning things, summoning mobs, and summoning groups of mobs that will drop stuff. So I was using this for a little bit to get like some of these so that I could get a fish spawn, and you'll see that I have no, how about a swab? I have tropical fish, axolotl, puffer fish, salmon, and cod DNA, and I got them all from here. And I was trying to make some fucking spawn eggs so that I could. Um, let me see. Oh my gosh, I'm fucking dying. My throat is just awful. Let me just drink some apple juice. Here you go. This is how I was trying to get my coral. And it says a sacrifice. I need to sacrifice a freaking fish. And so I was doing this and trying to get coral, but I was getting like one piece at a time, and I was like, this is awful. Anyway, between episodes, I was trying to not have too many issues for like this bit right here. We're just gonna continue on. Just know that I put in the work so that we don't have to suffer. So we're gonna move on. Yeah. As you can see, I got conduit and trident and stuff like that. We're gonna make some blue chalk. And in order to get the blue chalk, we need to summon a Merid in a Tibera's attraction. Let's see what that is. Which one is Tibera's attraction? Oh, okay. So I did make the black chalk. When did I make the black chalk? At some point I made black chalk. Okay. So let's upgrade the Tibera's attraction. That's going to be the circle. So let's break this dude. And let's pull out the Tibera's attraction. Place it down. Oh, I think I already upgraded this. Maybe I upgraded this off camera. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, Tibera's attraction did that thing. Requires 7 C's. So we need the blue chalk. Okay. So we need a conduit. We need a conduit to summon this motherfucker. We need Celesta gems. So that means we need diamond. I guess I didn't do too much prep work. Oh my gosh, I hate this. Skulking around, skulking. We're gonna skulking around. Why does it take forever to break this? We're going to feed it some skulk. And then we do this. Sorry, I just muted myself for a little bit while I coughed out my lung. I'm like, this is like an annoying part of the recovery, I guess. What was I doing? Conduit, heart of the sea, conduit, complete. We don't need this thing. Let's put our clipboard away. We're not going to need that for a little bit. Okay, what did we need? Nope, that's not it. Conduit, gas tier, prismarine. Gas tier, and I have a billion prismarine stuff. I have a million. That's not a billion. And we're going to look at Merid. And you want, obviously, a Merid and then a trident. So let's sign the book. Let's get the book in there. Let's get a trident. I have 1 trident. Okay, so we're gonna go slap. That guy goes in there. We're going to increase this, and then we have to toss the trident at it. And then it'll work. So let's speed this all the way up. We're going to have to kill this Merid. And he spawns with all these little guys. Just like how the Afreet... You stupid flounders. Yeah, just like how the Afreet came with a bunch of his friends, the Merid will also arrive with a bunch of his friends. He will not come with a bunch of his friends, he will arrive with a bunch of his friends. He will arrive to this party with a handful of his friends. So now that we have that, let's look at this impure blue chalk. Blue chalk. Blue chalk, blue chalk. Impure blue chalk. Impure blue chalk. So, we're going to look at... something weird's been going on with this coral, but it's okay because I can make coral now. I can make like a whole bunch of coral. Look, see? Coral. Coral fish. So we also need lapis lazuli dust. So we're going to grab some lapis. We're going to just do the thing that we do all the time, and we just throw it in the crusher. Okay, and then we go back to the blue chalk. And we say, yeet. Then we do the good old classic, toss it in the fire. And boom, blue chalk. What are all these that I'm getting? Interesting. So yeah, now we got our blue chalk. So let's go ahead and look at... what is this? Fatma's Incentivized Attraction. Do I have that? So I got the blue chalk, and then... oh, okay. So let's... now that I have blue, let's go ahead and upgrade all of these. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Okay. So how big are they actually? Now we can actually see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 2 is 18 plus 1, 19. These are 19 big. Bro. Well, okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's look at this cobblestone. And what if we just, like, do this? Like, is it gonna look too weird? We're gonna do this for now. And, yeah, whatever. Let's get some more of these little crystal guys. Nope, that's the candles. Let's look at occultism. And then we want more of these. Okay, let's place these little guys down, these little boogers. Speaking of little boogers, man, I got so many little boogers. My nose is just overflowing with little boogers. You guys don't need to know that. It's fun though, right? Boogers. I wonder where I could probably set this up. Ooh. I'm missing something. Because even if I put down the bowl, what's the one thing that I'm missing? You. I missed you. There we go. So there's Fatma's. Let's do this one. We're going to look at the square one, which I'm literally just now looking. This is a circle. That's a diamond. That's a square. For fuck's sake, dude. Okay, let's put this one. And we want... what do we want? Some more... let's grab some more of this. And we're going to put you right here. We're going to leave these gaps empty. Just so that we have enough cobblestone here. I think what I'll do This is just so that we can finish occultism, but at some point I'll find like an actual good home for occultism that have up to like 19 blocks so that I can fit all of them. So it looks like I'm going to need purple as well, and also some skulls. I have those skulls. I don't need to go to Arsenal's base to steal some skulls, which I didn't do in the first place. Chalk, 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 chalk. One thing that I am going to have to do with these chalks is give them unbreaking. I'll give them unbreaking and mending so that I can repair them. Because you can see the durability down in my hotbar. They are going as I have to make these freaking 19 diameter fucking goddamn things. Alright, I'm missing some more stuff. Probably black. This stuff probably wants black. So let's go get some black and put that guy back down and see. Yes, so you can see how it goes 219, 220. So we'll just change all these corner ones. I bet you that's it. All done. So there's that one. And let's see how this one wants me to go. And I'm out of this cobblestone. What is this from? Chisel Reborn? So let's grab a whole bunch of this. Chisel Reborn. And no, I don't want Blackstone. Get out of my freaking way. As it gets directly in my way. Let me just make all this cobblestone real quick. And then let's break this dude, and let's get down the last one. No, 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 no. What are you doing? Stop that. So you obviously will want to go out to here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And it looks like we need more wither skulls. Wither skeleton skulls. Wouldn't a skull of the wither just be a wither skeleton? So I need yellow as well. Yellow, yellow, blue. And I see that we need some crystals right here. Some ASMR from the crystals and not my nose. Let's put down some crystals right here. And I bet you we want black here. Yes, I see the overriding black. And then last will be the bowl. Let me clear my fucking nostrils real quick. Okay, there we go. So now we have the top tier. We have all three top tier of the pinnacles. 1, 2, 3. The top 3 pinnacles. And then, what the hell is this? Cyan, brown, and magenta. Will it even want us to do that? Let's see here. Maximum infusion. What are we doing here? We're obviously going to keep going, right? We have to get right here to what's next. Now that you've come this far, man, what's next? Well, there's so many things to explore. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's get all the freaking things, because this is all the mods, and we play with all the mods, and we don't just go straight to something. We play all the mods, right? We're gonna play all of them. Next we're gonna work on. Let's see. What did they say? What does it say here? We could just go straight to the brown. Oh, I mean, we got to get these other colors. So, okay. So now we need. This is the maximum tier for infusion rituals. So many uses. Necessary for the end game of occultism. Yeah. Okay, so we got to get the dragon dust so that we can get magenta. So let's get some amethyst dust. How did I get it? The crusher. You're the crusher. You. Crush that shit, baby. We can also get, like, the higher tier crusher now, or the highest tier crusher, which will be the merid crusher. So we will pin that. We got 2 dust. Let's get some dust, some crushed endstone, because I think what we're going to be doing next is the magenta, right? So yeah, we need to make the dragonist dust, which is a bunch of crap. Oh my god. Amethyst, crushed endstone. You, stop playing with crystals. Crush endstone for me. And then we're going to need a whole bunch of crystals, a bunch of these things. And dragon's breath. I have 2 dragon's breath. How does one dragon's breath? You know what? I know what. Do you know what? We all know what. Yes, that is what we know what. Because I know he has a dragon around here somewhere. He has a dragon head that he's harvesting dragon's breath from. So that's why it's okay. Somewhere. Or at least he did. Because he had to get dragon's breath for this thing. Let me see. I want to find it. It's around here somewhere. Is it over here? Oh well. I'll get him some more. Just for the sake of now. It's mine. So then we come... Okay, we're gonna do... we gotta work on... Yeah. What? Why do we have to do both of these? Let's get a block of Easnium. Oh, because it wants us to make the crusher, the big boy crusher. That's okay. Let's... Wait a minute. I thought I did the crusher... The merid crusher. Merid crusher. Not a free crusher. So the merid wants Easnium, diamond, netherite, emerald. Diamond, netherite, emerald, and I think it was like a gas tier or something stupid. So we might as well make that crusher because he's gonna help us out in a couple different things anyway. Yeah, all right, a very fast crusher, and then we're gonna get a merid, not a nerid, a merid. We got to write the merid's name in the book. Say piss off book. Then we go to Fatma's incentive something. Fatma's. Fatma's. It's the circle. So this one, okay. Come here, my merid crusher. Crush things for me. Let's put them in a Pokeball. Or at least be prepared to put them in a Pokeball so we can move them around. So here we can at least say that we had this dude. So he's a very fast crusher. So let's show him what it means to be. Show me the meaning of haste, Mars Lamar Kyle. Oh, that wasn't incredibly hasty. Oh, wait, there it is. Look at you go. That is the meaning of haste. And so these guys, imagine if you were to make like 100 of these dudes. 100, that's so many. You can like give them... Watch me give him this one, and he's going to turn it into 6. 6. So he times 6 as your ore. So that's pretty cool, right? We're going to put you over here. You live over there for now, buddy. Okay, now we are making this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 10, and we only have 8, so we need more bowls. Might as well do this because uneven shit makes me not happy. So we need 4 of these. We don't need that anymore. We need 4 of these, 2 amethyst dust, 3 breathy boys, and 1 crushed dude, for a total of 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we start shoving these in here. And you want a merit, obviously, because we are in that tier of books. Let's make a whole bunch of merits and then shove them in here. What? Oh, naturally, I'm in the wrong one. So we need a tower of some sort, the something tower. It's a square. So the square one. How many do we have here? 4? 8. So we need more bowls. More bowls. Let's put bowls right here. Sure. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Merit. And then go fast. Oh, you're so slow. And this should give us the dragonist dust. Now that we have the dragonist dust, we go and make one of these. And then we make impure magenta. Shove it in there, and we get that one. Add that to my collection. And now we'll do the cyan one. And it's just echo dust? Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Cyan, chalk. Oh, okay. Let's get some Easnium and some echo. So some echo shards, some Easnium. We'll just do one. Oh, Merid. I have a thing for you. Crush that, baby. And then, I don't know, crush those echo shards. Then we make that guy, and you just keep crushing that. I'll come back for you. Make this guy, toss it in the fire. Toss it in the fire. No. Okay, what is this? Maximum tier position. Creating cruelty essence. Oh no, this is the brown one. Let me stretch. I always hate the brown one. Oh, rabbit's foot and armadillo scute? Bro. Okay, is this where we stop playing this game entirely? Rabbit's foot. Do I have a rabbit seed? Does Dan have rabbit? We're off to Dan again. He has rabbit essence. So I have rabbit foot. Does he have armadillo shit? He has an armadillo seed. I'm gonna steal his armadillo seed. Is he not growing armadillo essence? I mean, who would, right? But I don't know how he has this set up. I don't see him with armadillo essence. Armadillo essence. So, I'm gonna go grow this. So that we can get some armadillo scutes. And then I'll make myself a seed. Oh, I need to kill armadillos. Bruh. Hydrogen-powered flight. Is that the jetpack? Jetpack can take the skies, yeah. Armadillo. And then... You know what? Let me twerk for Jesus. Let me twerk for the armadillo seed. See how many armadillos we have. How many do we need for the brown chalk? Because we can get rid of all of this. All that, go away. So we need the cruelty essence, and we need 4 armadillo scutes. So that should be enough. So I'll keep that going for a bit. Dirt seed. Okay. What do we need here? What crap do I need? Dripstone? Why do I have that? Put that in the trash. Get out of here. Okay, we're gonna need 4 armadillo scutes, a bunch of rabbit's foots, some dripstone, some wool. Okay, we have all that. And then we want, oh my gosh, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 on our diamond guy. So that means we need to go way up here. And we only see 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So we need 2 of these. 2 dripstone. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make this cruelty essence. And this is you're not going to judge me. There's a demon inside of it. So it's not entirely cruel. We need a villager or a player. Well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go back to Hadiana's base. He is online, but I'm just going to sneak on over here real quick. I'm going to spawn a dude. We're going to say, come with me. And we are going to sacrificially do some cruelty. We're going to Pokeball, I choose you. And then... Wait, do you have anything to trade? Goodbye. Then we speed this up because there's fucking 12 items that it has to go through. And I'm not cruel, you're cruel. This is the essence of cruelty. Look at him. Look at him. Look how nice he is. He's the goat of mercy. Eat shit. And we get cruelty essence. That's totally normal. So we're gonna get our chalk, and we need cocoa beans. And now we have our brown chalk. And we toss it in the fire. There we go. Now we got brown. So now I don't want to make the rainbow chalk because it consumes all my chalk. and I don't want to make all this chalk again. I don't want that rainbow chalk. But we will make the void chalk. Wait, an upgrade to the rainbow chalk for those who don't like the rapid color switching runes. Has the same function as rainbow chalk, except all the runes will show up as white. I don't want them to show up as white. I like the colors. So does that mean we're done? Because, like, I don't want to go through this part. Ooh, what's this? You can upgrade your Isnium Chalice when used in a ritual. Reduces the time it takes to complete entirely. So this is instantaneous? But I need a heavy core? Oh, I am not doing this. This is going to be a whole fucking thing to go through. My wife just texted me. Yes, I know you're awake, wife. Don't forget about Pabu's appointment. I know about my dog's appointment. Plus, I need read for. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Are we done with this? Are we done here? We've acquired every single one of the chalks. I think we are done. But I'm kind of upset that these don't fit wonderfully. Am I just gonna, like, have to make something maybe, like, under this? Is this 19 by 19? No, this is 16. This is a chunk. So this is 16 by 16. I don't know where I'm gonna have to put these. But I don't like how they are. I'll figure something out. But I think it's safe to say that we are, in fact, done with this. So now we can make Renaza's contact. No, we're not doing that. That one's spooky. Because, I mean, it's not really spooky, but let me show you. So this one's going to do, it's like a lot of fucking shit. You need like a lodestone. This is how you contact the Eldritch motherfuckers, and this is like the end game pinnacle. So I guess after all said and done, you need 5 pinnacles. The 3 normal ones, you know, you got your circle, square, and diamond, and then this one like summons some people so that it can help you and everything. And then this one is for like Eldritch shit. so that you can do like the end game things. And some of the end game things are gonna be, making this Eldritch fucking thing. See, it needs Renaza's contact or whatever. Wonder if I can see custom ritual dummy. Interesting. But yeah, you can see right here we're looking at the chalk Renaza's contact, that stuff. There's even making the empty Trinity gem, which you can capture anything. So like the soul gem can capture creatures. It's basically like a little Pokeball that I've been using, but it can't be used on like bosses and other things. Whereas the empty Trinity gem you can. But in order to make the empty Trinity gem, you need Renaza's contact, which is, contacting the Eldritch motherfuckers. Oh my god, look at all of those. Yeah, you need every single color. So why can't I? Oh, demon mining. Demon mining is actually really great. But you can see the empty soul gem. Like this is, I do have a gripe about fucking this mod pack, and it's that, go away, and it's that the star is too easy. Like look how far you have to get into occultism to get the component for the star. Like what if this was the component you needed for the star? That's better. That's better to me. I want this pack to be more involved in that sense. That like, yes, go through the whole mod, not just what is this, like a quarter, maybe a third of the way into the mod. Anyway, so that's occultism. Let's undo that. In later episodes, I'll show you some cool stuff that you can make from occultism as well. Because look at this, it says what's next. You can do a bunch of other stuff. It and I'll find a home for all this, and we will also probably no, I won't make that, but I will make the Easnium, the dark Easnium sacrificial bowl. What's the dark one? Oh, it's literally the same thing. Okay, but yeah, I'll make the Easnium sacrificial bowl, and that makes it go faster. And so like I'll be working on some of those, and then here's the two things, and then here's these two, and here's these two. Anyway, that is occultism. Congratulations, we're done playing the game. No. Okay, let's look at our handy dandy list. We will cross off occultism. Done with that. You get back in your Pokeball. You guys go in there. That, did you use a one or oh. Sorry, I left those. Sorry. I'll clean up my mess. There we go. All right, and then so now we'll go. You know what? It's about time we go into Industrial Foregoing, because then that means that we can get into. Wait a minute. For a little bit there was something I wanted to do occultism for totems of undying, but through trading. Yeah, that's right. I wanted to do this. At some point, totems of undying, because I want to make this my HP buffer card. There we go. Making my HP buffer card now. And the reason I now have totems is because through all those wandering traders, what does this go on to? Chestplate. Nice, more HP. Let's look at how much health I have. I have a whopping 554 health. Fuck yeah. Yeah, the wandering traders have. Hold on. I still need to clean up. Pokeball. Yeah, through the wandering traders, you're able to find a totem of undying. So that's how I got that. Anyway, I got let's clear out all this. Clear that. I don't need a mechanical drying basin. Why would I need that? What was I like wanting to do? I don't know what I was doing there. Let's put that away. I don't need an invoker because I wanted the evoker for totem of undying. Okay, industrial foregoing. So industrial foregoing is kind of weird. Let's also clean this up, and we could put industrial foregoing. Actually, we'll put it right here. There's like nothing here. Wait a minute. There's nothing here. There's nothing. I think I want like Oritech right here on both these sides because I'm gonna need Oritech to collect souls. So there will be like some mechanism Houdini bullshit, and let's put. We could just Oritech, or we could just do it over here. It's whatever. Okay. Industrial foregoing. That's our next thing. Industrial foregoing. So, in order to start off with industrial foregoing, you need to suck some wood and get resin and use the resin to make plastic, right? Yeah, you're going to use a fluid extractor, a latex processing unit, and a distillation chamber. Look at that. They're all nice and neat right there. Let's get some fluid extractors. Cobbled stone, cobbled deep slate. You know what? That's fine. And you need to make some of these guys. Then we need to make the latex processing machine. Then we need to make the dissolution chamber, which we need to learn how to make these guys. Okay. So let's go like this, and we're gonna make, I don't know, we're gonna make 10 of these fluid extractors because we gotta suck the wood out. And we'll do it like right here. Nope. I want them facing. Get your tweak on. Modification station. Upgrade your mecha suit. Oh, okay. So these little guys, you have to get your latex. So we're gonna look at the fluid extractor. So it's gonna suck on some wood. It's gonna extract the wood, and it's gonna generate latex. And you can see that some wood is better than others. So this is going to make 3. That's 4, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. So mangrove and acacia are gonna be the best. And what's great about these is that they don't require power. But if you do look, as we're using this one, it says it's going to get 4 millibuckets per work, like not per tick, per work. And how it works is that this goes down, and that's 1 work. So then it comes down here, and that's a work. So there you go. We're getting 4 every time this green bar goes down. 20. But you can see that it says it's tripled when powered. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some SuperFactoryManger because I want to try to use more of it. I want to try to use more SuperFactoryManger. And actually, I think it's about time we make some recipes for this then. So we're going to do that thing. We're going to do, we have inventory cables being made. We need this being made. And this also being made, I guess. That's kind of it. But yeah, I kind of want to use SuperFactoryManger some more and like route things around using that. So we're gonna do like this, and then we need a manager. I need a manager here, and then that thing. So actually, this will just go right there. And we're going to get an ender cell so that we can get some power. Wait. No. Yes. Now let's get an interface. We're going to get an interface, and we're going to put you right there. And what this will do, so let's put an induction card. So this will be all of our stuff. So from previous episodes, you know that we have set like this little thing up, and we can put power into our flux thingy. And what is it called? Flux? Flux? No. RF? No. I can find it if I go sort by names that. So it's called FE. Yeah, it's called FE here. So you can see our FE is draining. That's not right. Our FE should not be going down. But it is. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's do what the hell am I looking for? Cable. We're gonna go cable. That thing goes there, but we specifically need it to go in. So now we should see our FE is going up. So that's good. So there you go. We'll go ahead and do that. So yeah, we have power in our applied energistics network right here. See, we're storing all this power in here. And so we're going to use the power of applied energistics to provide power. And how we can do that is I want power to go in here, so I need something that uses power. What do I have that uses power? This thing. There we go. So if I hover over this, you can see, so because this has power in it, it gives me the option. I can left click to be like, yeah, I want to store power applicators or color applicators in here. Or if I right click, then I can set power in here. And the amount of power that I want to set in here is, I don't know, 1 million. So there's 1 million power in here. But you do need the induction card, or else you're not going to be able to like transfer the power out. So you put power, you say that you want to keep power in here, and then you get the induction card out there, you know, the stuff and things. And then we're going to say we want to keep acacia wood, but we need a crafting card. And we want to keep, I don't know, 64, I guess. But you'll see that we have no wood. I have no wood. So what we're going to do is make a craft for acacia wood using our little wood essence. So when we put that in there and have a crafting card, it'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, let's get some wood. But it's not going to do that. It's not going to do that because I don't have this hooked up. So let's do that next. Let's hook up. It goes here. We're gonna need to set that up here. So we need to set up our wireless, and we'll put one wireless guy sitting right there, and then we do some cable, some P2P, and a memory card. Oh, and this. So out of here will be like this, and then out of the cable will be a P2P. So we now have to figure out which one is not on. So this one. So we'll clear all the settings. We're gonna double check. Yeah, this one has 1, this one has 0. So this guy is gonna be linked to this one. And then now that this is officially part. What you doing? What you doing? But now that this is officially part of my subnetwork, now we can link these P2P. So let's make sure that this is clear, and it's only one channel. So we'll pick a P2P that has like this one. Could not. We're gonna right click that one. We're going to grab that code, and we're going to apply it to this. And once I apply it to this, this interface will now be part of my main network, and it'll like fill all up. So we'll go slap. So now we'll see this will fill up with power and the acacia logs, and it made a bunch of acacia logs. Ah! Ah, I'm just falling. Yep, so anyway, we just did all that. So now we have the interface, and let's do, let's put all that away, put this color applicator away, put all this crap away. Okay, so what we want here is, let's do this, and we're gonna go every tick do, input FE from interface, and then output FE to, what are these called? Extractors. Extractor. And end. Okay, and then let's get use the cyan chalk. Ooh, he's doing stuff. Let's grab this guy. So now we grab the labels, and we have an interface and an extractor. So let's go. The extractor is all of these things, and the interface is that thing. And then we say, so these all have no power. So now you'll see we go. Now they all have power. Sweet. So now they will be doing 12 each and be going faster. So you can see it goes up 56 to 68. Now to go to 80, and then 92, and then, math, and then 16, and 28, and 40. So good at math. Anyway, so now we have power going on in there. And then something that we want to do now, let's get a fluid card. We want a fluid card. How big do we want this fluid card? Maybe just like this. We just want a 256. And we're going to go portable fluid cell. No, we want just a normal fluid cell. Should we go bigger? No, I think we're going to be okay. So now that we have the fluid cell, we're going to partition it. This is going to be the Industrial Foregoing fluids. So if we look at Industrial Foregoing, we're going to put this cell in, and we're going to say that, also we want a overflow destruction. No, we just want an equal distribution. Because we don't want an overflow destruction, because then it'll just keep going. It can stop. So from here we want latex to go in here. We also want the liquid meat. Sure, let's put some sewage. I don't really care about the essence. I think we are going to mess with sludge. So pink slime. Sure, you know what? Let's just fucking ether gas. And I know we're going to be making soul lava from this setup, so we'll put soul lava. So now that we have this partitioned, we can put this guy in here. There you go. And then we're going to put all this latex inside of our thing. So right now you'll see that we have no latex. So now we'll go to the next thing here, and we'll do every tick do. We're going to input from extractor and output to interface. And it's not. Oh, you know what? Let me do. Is that working? Invalid program. Why? Oh, every 20 ticks. Every 20 ticks do. And then we should be getting. Let's go. We need to do that. You can go latex, push it out the back, pull it out the back. Disabled, enabled. What if I push all of them out? Then will it do it? What if I pull all of it out? Input from extractor, input fluid from extractor, output. Can I do that? Does that work? Oh, well, not. Come on, latex. I want you out. What if I do F3H to see what you're actually called? Industrial Foregoing Latex. Industrial Foregoing Latex. Then are you more happy about that? Because I need you to input the latex from the extractor and output it to the interface and give me give me the stuff. Give me my latex. Extract, no, input from the extractor and then output it to the interface. Upsetty. Upsetty spaghetti. Here's another part where I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this goddamn thing. Let me see. View some examples, and we're gonna look at the filtering. No, fluids and other resource types. Fluid, input fluid. So I could just put input fluid. Input fluid from extractor. Output fluid to interface. Does that one work? Perfect. There we go. So now we're doing the latex. So now we can see that we have a bunch of latex inside our applied energistic system. Ah, thank God that's working. Okay. So now, one thing we'll also do here is I do in fact want latex to be here, and we'll put that like there's 10 buckets, I guess 4 buckets. So now that there's 4 buckets there, what we can now do is move on to block placers. Block placer. And we're going to go to the advanced block placer. Yes, thank you. We're going to put you right here because now we need to place these because they will go through them. So now we got to go to render the area. No, you're not going to go there. You're being weird. You're going to go right here, right there. The radius is going to go up, but down. And then like that. Is that it? Did I already? Nice. So fucking good. We're going to put these guys. So now let's do another thing where we're inputting the logs into the advanced block placer. So now we'll do a forget. And we're going to do input. It's going to be in a Minecraft Acacia log. Acacia log? Wait, hold on. Is it underscore? Yeah, underscore Acacia log. Input Acacia log from interface. Output to block placer? Block placer. So now we have to define what the block placer is. So we're going to come over here and we say block placer. That's you, buddy. And then we input that. And then we should be getting Acacia logs in there. Nice. So yeah. So here we're grabbing the Acacia logs from the interface, putting it into the block placer, and the block placer. Oh, we also need to provide it with power. So we also need to output to extractor, comma, block placer. We also need to provide power to the block placer. So that does that. Let me just cough real quick. All right, so now that we have that, now we're going to move on to the actual latex processing unit. We also need some water in here. So let's put water. We're going to put 4 buckets of water. And we will go to the latex processing unit. We'll make 2 of them. Let's get some more cables. Not that one. We're gonna go 2 of them like this. And here's what we need. We're gonna go, this is gonna be an LPU. So let's provide power to LPU. And it's gonna be like, well, what the hell is an LPU? And we say these are LPUs. And then there you go. Now they get power. And what these bad boys do is that they're going to take in okay, that's just how you're gonna show it. That's kind of stupid. It needs water, so it needs water and it needs latex, and it'll turn it into plastic. So what we're gonna do here is now we're gonna do another forget and input water from interface and output to LPU, and then also input latex from interface and output to LPU. Let's see if that works. Water from LPU. What do you like to be called? Latex and water. Is it fluid latex and then fluid water? Is that what I need to do? Fluid water and fluid latex. It doesn't like as a item, but no. Fluid water, fluid latex. What if it's just fluid? Because then I do need both fluids. Output fluid to LPU. Oh. Okay. So yeah, it I do want to figure out how to actually fix that though. So how am I going to Well, now that we're getting this little dry rubber, what we do is we smelt this. Get some plastic. But how much plastic do we need? Because, like, how do I stop this? We're going to go... Well, let's make a dissolution chamber. Dissolution chamber. Then we'll do dissolution. These cables go around. Can we get some cables, please? Cable. Cable. Yeah, I just want, like, this to go, like, here. And then that. Because now I need to grab this dry rubber and I need to turn it into normal rubber. But how many rubber do it take to do the cha-cha? Let's see here. Also, maybe I only need one. I probably only need one, especially once I have speed upgrades. And then I do need the speed upgrades for... You know what? Let's stop these. And I only really need one, so we're just going to put that down. Oh, no. Because I need the latex. I'm going to need the latex to go into this guy. So how do I call you latex in this? Few examples. Fluid's another. Fluid water. Yeah, look, fluid water. These are equivalent. Fluid water. So this is just fluid latex. So let's go input. Let's try this one. Input fluid latex from interface. Input fluid latex. Nope, that's output. Output. Output fluid latex to this chamber. This chamber? So now it's gonna. Oh, what the fuck is this? Hold on, let me copy all this. Reset this. Paste this. There we go. So now let me reassign these things. No, not that. I don't know what the fuck that is. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, grab this. Let me try this again. Interface goes here. LPU is not there. Sorry, sneeze. Interface is there. Extractor is these. Disk chamber is that. Block placer is that. And we have no LPU. So push that in. And this should now be putting latex in here. Nice. Okay. So that does work. Let's also give power to this chamber. There we go. Power's going in there. Latex is in there. And then that's all I really need, because now one thing I want to do is do some auto crafting. And set up some cables. So we can do a cable like that. And then do I want this interface? I guess we're doing that. Okay. So we need from this needs to be on blocking. Do not push crafting ingredients if inventory contains a pattern input. Correct. So what we want to do no. Industrial Foregoing. Copy. So what we want to do here is we're going to, now that we're constantly putting latex in here, that's the point. That's what we want to be doing, is constantly have latex in here. So we're going to have yeah, like I said, latex, and we're going to make some speed tiers. So we're going to start off with these ones, and let's just go straight to the speed 2. Actually, how many speeds can I go? Oh my god. 7, 6, and that's going to use biofuel, so I guess I do need biofuel. 5, because it's going to need the previous ones, and then I'm going to need sludge. Hold on, let me fix my nose. And then I am also going to need some fluid, I guess. And this is going to use pink slime to get up to tier 3. So I can't do any of that right now, so let's just do tier 2. So we're going to straight up make tier 2. We're going to skip tier 1 because these are all nesting. You can see it needs 2 and then 3 and so on and so forth. So we're just going to go straight to this one for now. And we're going to say that all these items, minus the latex, because we're going to keep latex in there forever, all these items make a speed 2 upgrade. And then we're going to look at the efficiency, which I'm pretty sure is going to be like the same thing. They're all tearing up, except for this one. Although you can do it. Well, we're not going to do that. We're just going to do this right here. So these guys go like that. And so if I were to say that I want... Oh, also we need to set that the output pushes up, because inputs are going to come into here, and we'll go ahead and do input is going to pull from the top. The fluid doesn't really matter because it's going to be constantly being filled. Fluid output can also go to the top. I don't think we're going to be having too much fluid output. So let's... Oh my god, I made that craft like fucking yesterday. So now let's look at... Let's increase our fluid here. So we're going to get 8 of these. Let's go 8. And we should now see this go in there. And we don't need to lock it, because it's just going to... Actually, we should do like 10. Because now we can come in here and do a speed. Yes, yes! Suck up that latex. I kind of don't like this. I might rearrange these, or fucking move these two, swap these two. Words are hard. And then now it's finished. And so now let's do 9 efficiency. Give me that one. No. Wait a minute. Did the efficiency not go in there? Efficiency. Can I put more speed upgrades in here? No. I wish I could see... I wish there was like a thing that said how many. Let's make one more speed, because I did shove it in here. Okay, so now that I have all these, can I shift right click these in, or can I just right click them in? Nice. But these bottom ones, woohoo, cannot. So let's turn that off so that I can reach these bottom ones. There we go. Then let's turn this back on. And you should be placing... Hello? Please place my logs. There we go. So we place the logs, and 10 ticks is fine. But now you can see that we're making latex real quick. But the latex is going directly into here. So now that we're making latex real fast, that's good. Let's get into... Or is that it? Or are we done here? What does Reaper enchant do? It reaps things. No, it hire the Reaper, hire the Soul Collection chance. And if I remember, the souls, yeah, the souls are used. They're basically like egg spawns. Use them on a spawner and turn it into that mob. All right, I think we did some pretty good automation with this stuff. Oh, I need to make sure, now that I'm thinking about it, I need to make sure that this does in fact have biofuel. Does it have biofuel? Yes. Does it have sludge? Yes. Ether gas? Yes. Okay. So put this back in here. Go on, get. Yeah, I actually really do like SuperFactoryManger. It is a bit it's a learning curve that I got to get used to, like calling it fluid latex. Like this one was stupid. I'll fix that. Let's see. I think I think that might be it for today because I do have to take my dog to an appointment. He's got to get groomed. He's my little corgi boy, and you can go look at my corgi boy if you join our Discord, which leads me into if you guys enjoyed today's episode, hit that like, maybe a little comment, maybe a subscribe, whatever you fancy. We dipped our toes a little bit in Industrial Foregoing. We finished up all of our draconic, all of our occultism. I do need to find somewhere better to put this because this is yucky. That's gross. I don't like that at all. I'm gonna need to find somewhere for that to go. I might like do an elevator and it takes you. Did that just? Oh, grow. Yeah. So like you go down there and maybe. Oh, I'm in my ball. I'm in my ball, and maybe it'll take you down to show you all the fucking it'll be like a couple levels down. I'll do something real cool with it. But yeah, I'll be moving this, and I'll probably mess around with a little bit more industrial foregoing, set some more things up, and yeah, and probably finish around the base, around here, around the sides and everything. Um, oh yeah, yeah, and if you guys want to come play, we're always inviting more players, more beta, and you can join our Discord. If you look down in the description below, and you'll be able to. What is this? Trash. Go away. Yeah, you look down in the description below, you'll find a link to my Discord, and you'll be able to join the Discord and then follow all the prompts and everything like that, and you'll be able to how far of a gap can I'm so distracted. How far of a gap can I? Oh no, not that one. Uh, ooh, almost. But yeah, you'll be able to join us here on the server, and that'd be really great. You could join our little String Beans community and hang out with us and everything like that, and talk about the videos, talk about how to progress further in the pack, whatever have you. But yeah, we're making a shit ton of latex now, and I don't know how I'm going to figure out how to stop making plastic. I might just have like plastic on demand. I might set it up plastic on demand with like this thing. So we're just continuously producing plastic, but not continuously producing plastic, or continuously producing latex, but not the plastic. Yes. So I'll figure that out later. But yeah, it's been great. Got to take my dog to get groomed, and you can see pictures of my dog on the Discord. He's a corgi. He's a fluffy corgi, and he's the best. His name is Pabu, and I love him. He's so great. But I know I still got to go get some food. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I gotta eat. I don't run off of views because if I did I would starve, but that's fine. Anyway, yeah, thanks for hanging out. Until next time, stay stringy.